actually heard about God of the Bad Boys from a friend of mine in Lagos State. I was in Lagos that same day when we were discussing about Ibadan, and she was like, Jazz B is holding a program here in Ibadan today. And we're like, we don't have anything to do with the program. And she was like, why don't we go to the club? Then after clubbing, we just branched. Then I agreed. So while going towards Apata, I saw the banner, the billboard over there, about God of the Bad Boys. So we decided that after clubbing for an hour, then we'll move down to Mile 21. But while going to the club, we found so many people at the entrance. We're like, who is this Jazzy B of a thing? And I was like, I've not met him before. Probably today will be the first time I'm meeting Jazzy B. So after taking one or two things, we decided to turn back and go into the hall. While we entered and were listening to the program, we couldn't come out to the rest of the day, to the rest of the night. So we stayed there and we enjoyed the program. Actually, during the program, I was really touched that there's God of second chance. I'm this kind of person, I'm gentle but wild at times. When it comes to being wild, I take alcohol because we see it as our youthful age, we have to enjoy ourselves. So during that program, I gave my life to Jesus once more, even though I do come out for regular altar calls. But this time around, I give my life to Jesus, and on Sunday, we asked to come to the new stream. So I came to new stream and I met a couple of friends. And that was when I started coming to Thug Hangout, and I became a Thug. Actually, Thug is a group of people, I think it's a group of youth to serve God, which fear God, and I really enjoyed it because my Sundays have always been dull and everything, and myself staying alone, not having people to hang out, So I decided to come to Thug Hangout, and that builds up my spiritual life, and I always have fun while coming.
Actually, I got to hear about Thug in my church. I was sitting down alone, and a member of Thug came to give me a flyer tagged on God of the Bad Boys. As I read the flyer, I was like, God of the Bad Boys. It's not possible, because the God I know is not God of the Bad Boys. So I was so curious, what's up with the title of the program. So I decided I was going to go for this program, and because I really want to know what's up with the title. Well, at the program, I was dazed because it was not actually what I expected. I was thinking it was going to be a church stuff, and so it was going to be this doctrine issue. Well, after the program, I was really touched because it was a life-changing experience for me. I got to leave some of the stuff I do. Well, I am a good liar. I had to leave it, and I'm still trying anyway. And ever since then, I've been trying all possible best to move closer to God, to know what exactly He has for me. And well, Thug is named These Owls Under God, and in Thug it is fun and God all the way. There's no dull moment there. You can't be a Thug and you come for hangout and you tell me it was dull. No, it never happened, not for once.
I mean, from the program, I fall in love with the group, like the Thug, which means this house under God. So a message was sent to me because I went out that day to give my life to Christ, and I gave down my number. After then, the message was sent, which indicated a meeting point for the Thug. Henceforth, I have been part and parcel of Thug movement, and it has really helped me positively because, well, I'm the church type, but the church in quotes, I'm not a worker, neither do I belong to any department in church. But I just decided to go with Thug because I see a different thing entirely. They never castigate, they welcome you, and they take you the way you are. They give your life a meaning and stuff like that.
I'm glad I finally found myself within a group called God of the Bad Boys, Thug. On this very fateful day, I walked down to my salon. I had a salon along Amfani Road 23. On getting to my salon, I saw this flyer, God of the Bad Boys. I was marveled. How can God be a God of a bad boy? I picked up the flyer that very fateful day, I pondered over it that, a VG. And someone like me, I'm not the type that go to VG or nightclub. I'm like, wow, one of these days I will try to go. But one way or the other, I left the flyer within the corridor of the salon. But on this very fateful day, that was a day before the VG, something struck my mind. I said, you just have to look for the venue of this flyer. But unfortunately, I was able to get the flyer. I even tried to tell some of my colleagues that I want to attend a program called God of the Bible. Some people even told me it's not possible. How can God be a God of the Bible? I said, let's go and see what they have as a package. When getting there, it was another thing entirely. To me, it was a big surprise to me. I never believed God, there is God of a second chance. On that very faithful day, I've been in a Christian world for a while. Even I was born on a Christian. But I was touched by the ministration of some of the speakers on that faithful day. That was at the end of the day, I decided to give my life back to Christ on that very faithful day. And ever since that day, I decided to search more about who are the custodian of the God of the Bad Boys. I later to discover that is the main pioneer of the show is called Jazzy B. I was invited to a program called Handout at the New String event. Man, through that very faithful day, I know there is a group that is beyond just clubbing and ever. On that very faithful day, I discover I've met a group that can actually show me the path to righteousness. A group that can actually tell me that no matter where I'm coming from, tomorrow will be the best. Because I've always been falling and coming up from my sin. But on that very faithful day, from the explanation of the main man called Jazzy, they gave me the impression that God of a second chance never has nothing to do with your past. He can pick you up from the spot where you are and take you to the dream place you are supposed to be. I was marveled because I never believed such thing occur in my life. But ever since that day, I decided to move on with a group called The Tug. And ever since that very faithful day, it has been a blessing from one stage and another. I've been increasing, even in my spiritual life, it has been a grace, from grace to grace. It has been a thing that you marvel to meet. And thank God today, I can say I'm living what God has said I should live. It has really bring the true me out of me. I bless the God for making me to have the privilege to touch that flyer called God of the Bad Boys. I believe if you want to know much about the God of the Bad Boys, try to hook up to the group called Talk. It's the best group you can ever be associated with. It's the group that will lead you to the path which God has sent you. It's the group that can teach you the rightful path. This is a youth whereby everybody is craving about the word of this life. But the fact is that if you are privileged to be part of that group, I promise you, my brother, my sister, it will be the starting turning point of your life. To me, today, I'm blessed. Today, I'm a glorious man. Because now, I never regard of my passing. Today, I can see a better future ahead of me. I'm proud to be part of the group. Tug means this house under God is the best place you can be. Please, if you want to know much about this, try to look for Tug. Any member, flyer, any venue whereby you can associate with Tug is the best place. And I pray as you join the group, the Lord will expand you and take you forward. I am blessed, and I believe you are the next to be blessed.
Some months back, a friend, actually like a next door neighbor, sent his brother to give me some flyers. So when I checked and I saw them, I saw a logo Thug, and I was like, Thug. And the next thing I saw was God of the Bad Boys. So I showed my friends at home and we're like, God of the Bad Boys, wow, we have to be there. I told my mom I'm going to an overnight program, God of the Bad Boys, and she thought I was going to a night party. So she screamed, you're not going, and this and that and that. So I got really pissed off that why can't I go to a place I want to go to? But okay, eventually I talked to my friends and we spoke with her. Okay, it's a church program only held in a hall and blah 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 blah. Okay, she was like, okay, you can go, but you have to be careful and blah blah. Okay, I've heard you. Okay, I was there. We got there very, very late actually. We eventually got our way inside, and then we sat down. To me it was just like one of these okay, I believe I thought one of these programs we go to, okay, concert, they sing song, crack jokes, and you laugh, and then that's it, go home tomorrow morning, the following morning, sorry. But it was really different, It started from when a guy came on to sing and play the guitar. I was really, really moved. I was like, wow. He wasn't really a star. We were expecting to see this big star come and then you clap and then jump up. But this young guy, I see him as someone who's trying to, gather himself, but, to have such a stage to sing and play, I got really moved. Wow, who would give a guy like this opportunity? Is he paying for this? Okay, that went. And then when the prophet came on, at first it looked like, who is this guy? Wow, what is he gonna do? Okay, let's see. So we all sat down, and he was, talking, sharing his stories about his past life, But at the point, I don't really go to programs like that, like sit in programs and stay that long. But at the point, I got really like, what is happening? Things were happening with my bare eyes, seeing these things happening. Someone's leg growing, people getting healings from the back, and there I was like, wow, this is it. So after that day, I had this different kind of mentality. I saw it like a program I could actually go to and then really express myself. Because I saw guys like me, not really bad boys, but it wasn't like for church where you see mothers and fathers all dressed up and we're in church. So it's a free place you can all like express yourself. And I saw young youths like me, giving their life to Christ and then being healed. And I was like, wow, I was imagining myself, is this boy, I don't know him, this guy, the way he's dressed looks like a very bad person to me. If he could really get healed, just like that this evening, wow. That means I'm not as bad as this, I don't know, but I'm not as bad as it is. That means I could really, get impacted. So that day went. So a Sunday, a friend, very good friend, was like, what are you doing? I said, I'm at home. So I come to a hangout. I was like, hangout, what's happening there? He was like, just come Joe. So he sent me like the full package, the full text, to hang out. I've only met Jasby just once in my whole life, and that's been like from afar. And then it was like, okay, this guy can talk, he motivates youth, he can really talk, So when I heard hang out with Jasby, I was like, wow, Jasby, really? Okay, no problem. So that Sunday, I left the program, I got to that place, and then it was a place I could really express myself. I saw guys like me. It's not like the church you go to and then you can't tell your pastor, I'm doing this. You feel like you want to be a holy brother and then so that they won't think about it in church. It's a place I could really, show my real self, sort of. I'm not really bad, but could really express my real self. Like, I see, people like me who have passed, and they are making it, so why can't I, at the same time? And I was really encouraged, and then, since then, it's like, really helped my Sunday evenings. I've really been blessed in so many ways I can't really talk about here. For instance, there was a Sunday, Jasby prayed against accidents, those who are going home actually, accident free, He never knew I travel a lot actually, like Monday, I'm out of Ibadan, weekends, I'm into Ibadan, and I have seen accidents. Is that I see, so that they happen before I get there, or they've happened, and I was like, wow, I'm not that he's such a good person, but for me to escape this kinds of stuff, I've even come so close to one. I was like, thank God for Jasby, he said this. It was like Jasby said this won't happen, and it didn't happen actually, but I've been really blessed by this group of guys, thugs, and then I'm actually really proud. When a friend of mine saw this handband with me, and it was like Jasby, and I said, yes, Jasby now. The same Jasby said yes. He said, wow, money, thug me now. Wow. And then besides the fact that it's really a gathering for youth, we learn a lot. Personally, I've learned a lot. I've never felt free to talk about my life to people. Seriously. I have my own bad part, but I feel like just keep it, pray to your God. Well, fine. But here I feel like just share it and let it go. And then that's it. Your mind is free. And I come here like have fun, learn, and free. So I saw this guy, and he was like, well, and then it's really been a privilege joining Thug, joining Jasby, because when guys see this thing in my hand, this handband, they're like, wow, so besides being with them, people see these things with me and they were like, wow, Umo Jasby, and I was like, yes, I know him. And I feel this way like, wow, I'm not him, sort of, at least, sort of.
So about Jasby is someone that I can easily call a father, a mentor, whatsoever, something positive, because if I should count the amount of youth he has add positive value to, there are many that I can mention.
Wow, he's the craziest person I've ever known.
Concerning Jasby, wow, God has seen our suffering and he has decided to send a comforter, person who will be a solution to our generation, because he made us to discover purpose and to give our life a meaning and to have a meaningful life entirely.
Clap for this man. This man is an extraordinary Nigerian. He's an extraordinary brother. He has a rare gift and talent. He has certain talents that those of us who have been preaching for 30 years, we don't have.